Hello, everybody. Welcome back in. This is the questions part that we do on the channel. And today is going to be a little different. I do not know why, but normally when I do the daily, when I get done doing that and I go into the questions, I shuffle all of my decks again. And two things I noticed. One, I got really sleepy. Hey, LJ, really, really sleepy. Hey, Pretty in Pink. Wait a minute. We talked about that movie yesterday. That's funny. Anyway, I got really, really sleepy and then I kicked myself out of it. But today's questioning, I have 4 Intuit decks. They're all different. 2 of them I don't really use on the channel. I rarely do it. And this one I actually never have. It's the Intuit, the Oracle Flame. So I'm going to be using those 4 decks today. That is what I'm going to be doing for the questions. Okay. And for anybody who's new, what I typically do is I pull a spread before the list gets completed, just because I don't really typically like dead air. It feels awkward to me. So I will pull for anybody in here that either doesn't ask a question, or just in the meantime, if there's something, that you've got a question in your mind or something, I tend to set my intentions to that. So we're going to do it with the little decks. All right. And Jean should be showing up here pretty quick too, and then the list will get started. So, okay. What deck do I want to start with? There's so many now. Well, there's 4. All right. What do we need to know? Wait, okay. This one. All right. So I guess we're starting off with the very first new one. This is like 2 years old too. That's what's funny. I never really used this deck. All right. Angels and guides, for those who need to hear the message, what do you have, please? Oh, they feel slippery. Probably because they're new. Okay. Pattern. Somebody has a pattern. Timing and intentions. Wow, there's 2 cards here that talk about the timing and the intentions. Karmic tie, communication, and a pattern. Explain this, please. What is this? There's some hesitation, but it's beyond your view. Just around the river bend. It's the avalanche. The hermit. Somebody has been, this emperor has been containing so much emotion. Tower. And now they're ready to explode because they have to get it started. Isn't that a thing? Where, wow, and it's the owl. Like when you're supposed to be doing something right spiritually and you don't, and you try to not do it, then you end up getting pushed into it. It's beyond your control. Wow. The heart and the mind. It feels like 2 people are going to come together, and it has to do with a pattern. The Celtic knot. You and this person, you are, I heard, cosmetically tied. There's something going on in the cosmic. The cosmic? It's like the time is now. It's time to, the stepping stone, the process of arrival. It's time to do this. It feels like keep up. The problem. The whip. So if this person was stubborn or they weren't trying to do it, it's like Spirit had to step in and get them to come back. You have to, wow. The Spirit had to step in, and now there's going to be a reconciliation. It feels like it's out of whoever hands this was. We tried to do it your way, and you weren't making any moves. So now it's going to be done this way. So I just seen from Twilight. Yeah, okay, that's what I was trying to think of what part of the movie that was, or what series of those movies it was in. But it was when Ellis was like, "So suck it up." But it was when after Bella had turned and she was given a surprise for her birthday, and she had said that she no longer ages, and that even though she transferred or she went through the transition, she still hates surprises. And Ellis was like, "So suck it up." It's literally what I just had heard or seen. It was the vision I seen. So I don't know. Somebody has to suck it up because it's time. And then there's the romantic message, the mission. It's like time to be like on a romantic mission here. You got the patterns again with the mirrors. You guys are mirroring each other anyway. So it feels like this is okay. Okay. Oh, goodness, that was fun. So for anybody who's curious, they're just around the river bend, and they're a coming. Okay, we have 2 spots left. And hey, everybody who is in. Hey, Jean. I don't know if I said hey. Okay. And I do not know how long I'm going to be able to have the energy to do this. I feel so tired. But I lost some of it. Like I was saying in the beginning, I lost some of it during the last spread of the daily. I could feel my energy just kind of going, like it was like getting sucked out. And then I was fine. And then I pushed the thing to put up the live to let you guys know. And then all of a sudden it was like, whoa, all I wanted to do was crawl in bed and take a nap. So I'm a little better. I shook it off a little bit. But yeah. We'll give it one more minute. And if nobody else shows up, then you can just add you and Bailey. Because I'm not going to be able to, I know we're only 8 minutes into this live. But yeah. This one needs a nappy at 7 o'clock at night. Oh, yeah. That is true. Yeah, it came out of nowhere. So, and the crazy thing is I had a monster right before I did this. The first one, I had a monster. And those normally like keep me up. I can get sleepy, but I'll still be up like all night. I don't think that's going to happen tonight because I am so tired. Oh, hey, Lakia. I didn't know you were in here. Welcome in. And you can post your question. Oh, man. And I forgot to put my hair up in a pony, so now it's irritating me. So bothered. Okay. Why do I attract a lot down the men into my love life? So because my energy is too masculine. Let's see. Why? Which deck? All right. Why is Lakia pulling so many down low feminine energy? Masculine. Wait, what? Redo that. Lakia pulling in so many feminine men. Explain, please. It's a lot. But that's weird. Okay, there are some where they're single people. In this deck here, this is a different deck I'm using. So it's like creative expressions from the heart. Oh, I heard look at the keywords. Okay. But there is couples in all of these. And the man is standing in front of the feminine, except for this one embodies kindness. They're side by side. What is that? Why? There's something about an unpredictable fraction in the relationships. Once lovers as friends, there's more to Swan. Child. Unexpected. This is. I want to say because the grasshopper, that's the sun. The phoenix. It feels like throughout a connection, it just means like it's this. That's this one, which talks about wants lover as a friend, chronically single. So it's like being detached over attached. It's kind of like this. There's something here where I don't want to say it's the wounded warrior syndrome. I don't like reading those, but it feels like that's something that the men that somehow that you're attracting, they are like easily in and out type of loves. And it feels like because there's something that is unseen. What is the pattern? Tell me what that is, because there's a pattern here. It has to do with a buried memory. And it could have been like from when you were a child or something that you've seen or something like that. And it was like something happening unexpected. What is this? Message. There's a mirror. Growth. It's like you and this person are supposed to grow together. And oh, wait a minute. Are you the one who's doing most of the action in these relationships? Are you, because you did say, is it because you're overly masculine, right? There's going to be a shift, or there needs to be a shift within the energy, because the thing that is unfortunate that a lot of people don't understand and realize is that if a woman is having to be in her full masculine energy because she has to be the one doing all the action and doing everything, it doesn't give her room or space to be a feminine. It doesn't. Right. See, that's where I'm getting at. Because the ones that are coming your way, we draw what we are, if that makes sense. That does not make sense. Because how is that? If you're putting out masculine energy, you would draw. I don't know. Hold on. I know what I'm saying. It's in my head. I'm just trying to tell me how to put the words out. What it is that I'm getting. Because someone has to be the masculine and someone has to be the feminine. But if these masculines aren't allowing you, or if these men aren't allowing you to be a feminine, which is the receiver, then you're always going to be the masculine. See, it's the discipline, it's the master, it's the olive branch. Somebody has to surrender. The tools. Okay, it feels like look closer, because there is somebody that I don't know who this person is, but it's related or connected to like a death. So if somebody that you knew passed when you were younger, that somehow has an effect on you. I've seen it 3 times. Handcuffed. It makes you grumpy. I don't know what this is. They're jealous that you're a woman. It feels like something's off. And it's like the tools, the ability here. It's like doing what it takes. Now, okay, so if somebody offers, like in the relationship, to do something, do you let them? Or do you just, I can do it myself? More so. Because if your energy is giving off like a real masculine energy, you're not going to be able to really, you're not allowing the man to be the masculine. So there's that too. It feels like that's the dynamic because you do have the mirror. It's talking about messages of growing and all of that. And it just feels like something happened. It doesn't have to be like a literal death, but something changed when you were younger and something happened like completely unexpected. I don't know. This just feels like not counting on someone because of letdown. And there can't be the pattern. There's a pattern here. There's a pattern that needs to be, you need to rise above something. There's a pattern that feels like you're doing because you're not being able to see it. And it's putting on some sort of hiding behind a mask. That's my whole thing I was saying. Is it something could have happened, whether you're aware of it or not aware of it subconsciously, where something happened that created a pattern. And it's like being concealed because it's behind a mask. And it's like the falcon here, it needs to rise above the mask, like take off the mask here of something that is being hidden. The heart. The message. And that's part of the progress. I don't know. It just looks or seems like somebody let you down. That was a masculine before. And it's blocking you because there's like some form of like forgiveness or something like that needs to happen. And for you to trust, because I think what's going on is you're not fully trusting a man to actually be a masculine. It feels like I need to do it because I don't trust you to do it. If that makes sense. See, yeah. Intimacy and trust. It's hard for you to do that. Right. I mean, they have to be able to be able. I mean, I'm not saying that you're not letting them do it. But if you're the one who's always having to do the action, doing the reaching out and doing all of that, then that's not, it almost feels like they're not being, I don't want to say forced. Where are the correct words? It just feels like that for some reason. And the energy needs to shift. Freedom loving. I don't know. That's what it feels like. Okay, so I hope that answered your question. Okay, pretty in pink. If you can post your question, please. I don't know if doing it this complete way with just these ones are going to work. I was just going to try and use all my little Intuit ones, and I don't know. I need to do different ones, maybe. I don't know. You're welcome. Oh, hey, LJ. Is my boyfriend planning something nice for me? If so, what does he have plans for? Let's see. Okay. There's some pressure on. There's a wild card. It's a surprise. Swans. Boy. Yeah, it's like a surprise. It's mysterious. It feels like you can't know the surprise. You can't know it because then that ruins the surprise. Hold on. But it does feel like, yeah, definitely has a surprise or something planned. Timing and intentions. I don't think I like this deck. Hold on. This was a bad idea. The mother load. You're gonna like it. Wow, yeah, you are. So yes, this person, they might take you to the symphony. But whatever it is, it's the real deal. This whatever type of plan is like the real deal. Ballet shoes. It's something that you're gonna want to have happen. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, I just got the Inspector Gadget song. Don't go inspecting. I don't know. You get one question. I'm sorry. What's going on? I can't read everything. Oh no, we're coming. I'm gonna do one more round, LJ. Okay. Whatever comes out for Bailey. What does Bailey need to know? Oh, wow. Deeply spiritual, seeking perfection. That's interesting. You've got seeking perfection and then something being complex or original. Longing for belonging. Nostalgia. Your mood gets affected by like lunar cycles. If you're curious, yeah, you get curious. You're very curious. Huh. Yeah, I'm doing the general for Bailey. Okay. I feel like I'm going like this. Swoom, 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 swoom. Okay. Uprooted. You're going through some massive changes right now. You've got deep changes and making stable changes. There's something that's affecting your like destiny in this moment. Maybe even on the 7th. From the 29th to the 7th. You have something that's affecting, wow. Oops. It has to do with like, hold on. You got the snake with the, I move this fan. Okay. And the red herring, which is like misleading information. It feels like to huh. It's kind of like to understand, like nobody's perfect, which you know that. But there's something on how to handle somebody being vulnerable or to be sensitive or something like that because there's some sort of deception or misleading information that happens to the child. I just have that. We are young. What is that? Oh my god, I used to love that song and blare it in my old garage like, God, like 13 years ago. The We're young. There's something about something, it's something spiritual because you've got the destiny right there with the Hierophant and the child. And then you've got the breakthrough, a realization. The round table with the rabbits. Okay, so it feels like wanting something to be like absolutely perfect, but it feels like in a sense, like you're supposed to observe something. And the church, when dating, it talks about dating, a date. But on a quest to something, show me some kind of tenderness. The rings. It just feels like a agreement or a promise. Self-interest, the devil. What? And talking about it. There, whatever is going on right now with you in a situation, it feels like feel the situation out, the clock here, because something about the timing, something is going to be illuminated to you. And especially if you're talking, don't talk, if, okay, whoever it is that you're dealing with, then, it feels like be careful what you're saying to somebody because they are like if you're talking to a friend about some sort of relationship or anything else like that, is don't do that because something's going to be found out about a friend. I want to say it's a friend. It's not the person you're dealing with. And a lot of times we shouldn't share what's going on in our relationships with people because then it creates third party energy, even though it's not like the, typical third party. If you involve somebody else into your relationship that inquires or calls for a whole nother energy in the mix, okay? I hope that made sense. I'm sorry, my eyes keep going up to the, I'm really off on this one today. Just because something feels weird in the chat and I don't know what it is. Okay, general, okay. And I don't know if it's any of you guys that are posting. It just something feels off with like somebody watching or there's a weird energy here. So, okay. I hope that made sense, Bailey. I'm sorry. Okay, so a general, please, for Scorpio. Okay. So what? Why do you have to do that? What's happening? Gene, I'm going to talk to you about this after that, and I'll tell you why. Okay, just don't do that, okay? Because I understand where you're coming from and what you're saying, but I don't want to do that because I'll tell you after. Okay. Okay, general for Scorpio, please. Magnets. You have a spiritual thing that you've been longing for. You're pulling it into you. It's a wish. It's the cross, the magnets, the star. It's safe. The compass. It feels like you are on the exact right path that you need to be at right now. You are like on your life path. If you're like trying to figure or find your way, you're being guided by the lighthouse, the house. Oh my God, it's the lighthouse in this house. And what? Whatever you put out is coming back. It's the boomerang. What? This emperor. What? It could be an Aries that you knew when they were younger. They're coming back. Okay, hold on. It's like I got excited. This emperor is finding their way home. Back to you, back to you. They've got the key and the hermit and the reconciliation and the divine intervention. This almost feels, it doesn't have to be, but this almost feels like somebody went out and they're like, okay, I have to go and be like, I don't know, deployed, or I have to go and do this, or I have to go and do this for work, or something like that. And something happened. And they're coming back. They're going to keep whatever it was that they said. And they're coming back. They're going to have a key. Somebody might literally give you a key to the house or something. It feels like pay attention because they're going to unlock the door. This man, it's a man, and they are coming in. Wow. It feels like be open to this because they are coming in as a butterfly and they're going to talk to you about something. The heart and the mice. I don't know if you were worried that this person wasn't going to, but they are. And it feels like if this person wasn't before, they're coming in very like heart open. Look at that. Her arms are like wide open and her chest is out. And it comes with the heart. And the wolf. I think you're going to be blown away by this. And it's because of the guidance that you've gotten. And it's like establish an experience. Like you, this almost feels like somebody, like if you had a dream, right? And you were supposed to go like one way, but you had a dream and you're like, no, I think that I'm supposed to go this way. And you let your dream or your guides, or you just you trusted with it and let them take you on the path. And here it is. It's a coming. And you went through experiences and now there's something about some development or something that you did. Your ambition, something like that. It's the lilies, the white rabbit. What? You might think that you're waking from a dream. The knight in shining armor shows up with the autumn Kara. The devotion. Wow, and I just split the deck and it's the grapes. You're going to bear the fruit. Wow, yeah. It's happening soon too. I just split the deck and it's happening soon. They're like showing up soon. And I don't know. It feels like the night is coming and they're going to post their flag. That is pretty exciting. Wow. And I just said post our flag, and you got the checkered flag. That is the conclusion of this. The outcome of what this is that you've been wanting. Here he comes to save the day. That's what it feels like. Oh my goodness. They're rushing to save the day. That is insane. But they're not showing up young anymore. They're showing up as like the emperor. Yeah, they are. Jeez. It's like you can have whatever you like. Cha 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 cha. The beaver. Oh my God, no, stop it. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Jeez. There's a little of that too. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, really? There you go. That might be the cute. That's probably who it is. Wow, that's crazy cool. Interesting. Wow. You have to tell us how that goes. Okay. I ask what eyes, feelings, and intentions are towards me. Okay. For Jean, what are eyes, feelings, and intentions towards Jean, please? The strength, the strong love, falling in love, inspiration. He's anchored to you. He wants to anchor himself. The breakthrough, the magnets. The message and the stones. I don't know why. I want to say something like he wants to give you a charm bracelet. You're welcome, Scorpio. But it's giving you like the hummingbird. He feels very, that dog. He wags his tail. It's happy. So it's good. It's very good. And then the ball and chain. He wants to like chain himself to you. That's what he wants to do. So wow, and he thinks you're his person. The Wheel of Fortune with the woman and the stork, the baby. Yep. So it's like congratulations. There you go. Oh, I see what happened. I wasn't sure what happened. Right. Yeah, we do that. Unless you donate, then I do it. But the free list, yeah, it's only one chance on the free. Just during this live, when I come back and I do another one, then you can get on the free list again. Okay. I didn't see that. It was weird because the chat just kept moving really, really fast and I wasn't able to read that. You guys, I'm blind. I can barely see the chat. And I look at the big monitor behind me and I look at my laptop sometimes and I have to squint. So I didn't know that. Really, Jean? About a bracelet? Oh my God. I did. I guess it's about a charm bracelet. That's weird. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, he sees you. Yeah. Happiness. Happy, happy. Okay. If there's more people in that haven't had a chance for the free list, you're welcome. We can open the list one more time, I think. And then we'll give it like probably 3 minutes, 4 minutes. And if nobody else jumps onto it, then yeah. You know what, LJ? Yeah, we can let LJ do that, and only because we're not letting her get away with, or not that. Jeez, speak it correctly. But LJ donates a lot to the channel, so yeah, LJ can get put on the free list because she does donate. No, that's fine, LJ. I have no issue. No, it's totally fine. We only do it that way because we know people come in and go out, and they, and it kind of stops the whole thing, and other people, But yeah, no, LJ, you donate. You've donated quite a few times, so yeah, you can be on the list for the free one. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you for what you do for the channel. I think Bailey crashed out. I think she fell asleep. She did tell me she wanted to go to sleep. Oh no, LJ, no. Like I said, the reason why it's okay with you doing that is because like you donate to the channel a lot. So no, you can do that. You are, Scorpio. I know I am tired. I'm so tired. That's why we'll give it a few more minutes, and if nobody else asks to be added, then it'll just be LJ, and then we will be done for the day. And I'm taking me a big old nap at like 7:30 at night. I'll probably wake up at like 1 or 2, like, and I can't sleep. And I keep trying to come on and go earlier at like 2 or 3, something like that, how I used to years ago. I can never do it. Because for some reason, when I tell myself to go to bed at a certain time, and it doesn't happen, I fall asleep at like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm glad my son wasn't in here because he'd been like 6, 7. It was the stupidest thing in the world. That just threw me through a thing. But yeah. No, I think retrograde ended. But yeah, I think it is in Saturn though. That's what Jean was saying. So I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay, well if you want, because I'm not seeing anybody else, if you want, LJ, you can just go ahead and post your question and then I'll do yours. And then I'll wrap my hair up and take myself to sleep. It was for us too. Like everybody in the house was struggling with their electronics. And I know other people that were having the same issues with their technology. It was crazy. Okay, why does this man stalk me? What does he want? Okay, let's see. What is going on with the guy? Why does he keep stalking Andre? What's going on with him again? And the stalking. Please. He's a man child. And whoa, you got the lighthouse twice. Didn't that happen to you before? I need to calm down. Didn't you ask about this one before? And you got the double lighthouse again? Or back then? What is that? Somebody did. I know somebody did. And I have a strong feeling it was you. What is this with the lighthouse? It's a crystal ball. And it's a struggle. And it's the balloons. Discernment. The tools. It was you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Tell me what the lighthouses are. I feel like I have to go off something else real quick because now that's the second time that has happened. What is this? Lighthouses. 3 of Swords. The Devil. Oh my gosh. It feels like this person feels like it's their turn. So King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, this person's like waiting for their chance. And they're like almost offended that Six of Cups, Star, what? The rejection is killing this person. If you rejected them, they're just going to keep waiting around because it's like eventually, but it's like, no, dude. Every other card I just seen was like, no, it's not going to happen. And they're like mad about it. The Fool, Lovers, High Priestess. This person is like, what? It feels like they're lying to themselves. This person is obsessed with you. Yeah, they're obsessed with you. And Tower, it's almost like they don't want to take no for an answer. Ten of Swords. I just said that. They don't want to take no for an answer. The Seven of Swords with the Star. I don't like this energy at all. Right, yeah. It's almost like it's going to just keep repeating. Because this person, yeah, see? And then you've got the Hanged Man. It's like if you would just get a different perception or something like this. It's creepy feeling. But it feels like it's the bedroom. This person wants to have sex with you. Jack and Diane, but they're heartbroken. Oh my God. They're like devastated. And they're bitter. And I don't like that energy. This person has like a poor health. You've got the poor health, headache, whatever. And they want the rings. They want to bond with you, but it's like the Lovers. Like they want the bedroom with you. And they're heartbroken. They're filled with hot air. And the many options, childhood, changing. The Birdcage. Be careful with this one. All these cards, or all these, excuse me. This person wants to cling to you. They're restless. They're oblivious. They control. They, there's something about wanting freedom, but then they also, without just, it's a domino. It's watch out, or you're being watched, hostage, all of that. It feels like be careful because this person wants to because you're like innocent and doing something and they want to, like, if you can see this card, how it blares out at the bottom, this right here isn't in focus. So they want to bring in some sort of change. It almost feels, I'm not to scare you or anything, but I would never, ever go out with this person. This feels like an energy of if you did, they would like spike something you're drinking. Even if it's like not an alcohol beverage, they would spike it. They would sacrifice hardship. Then it's like going to do like something that's like 2 steps backwards. Yeah, I don't like it. I do not like this energy. It's really, really creepy energy. This almost feels, and I don't really ever tell people that. This almost feels like something you're going to really want to pay attention to because you might have to. This is a stalker. Like, get it like a protection or something on you. I don't like it at all. Wow, and then I just split the deck and it's the Sun card, which to me, the Sun is always the yes card. So it feels like really protect yourself against this one because it's creepy. This is like somebody who would go and hide in the bushes. And it's because they feel like they're delusional. and they are really, really obsessed with you, and they watch you, like watch you. And it feels like because you're, and even here, that's like seeing through stuff, watching you. If you have a house where you have blinds, keep them closed. It sucks. But this person might even be a creeper like that where they look through windows. I do not like that, especially if you're like on the bottom floor. Balance. I mean, you'll be okay. But yeah, the heart. It's weird because it's like this guy thinks that if he can just have you, it balances everything out with you or with him. And it removes things. This person might even like dream about you or something too. It's weird. It's really, really weird. So the bear. Yeah, it feels like protect yourself. Get like some form of some type of protection and keep a note, keep a track. Like you could like write emails or keep contact with somebody to let them know like if you spot and see something. It just, I mean, come on, ladies, we need to be that way anyway. We need to be cautious when we go out and do things. It's, you know, that's just kind of sucks. That's kind of the day and age we live in. Even men have to do that too. But this one feels really creepy. Really, really creepy. And it almost feels like this is something where, God, there was something they did a couple years ago where people would put things like on your, what is it? Your wiper blades. And you go to grab it, but then they snatch you. Or they put something on your door handle. It almost feels creepy in a sense where, because right when I was saying that, I got something about like carrying, like I'm not trying to make you worry, but it feels like make a precaution. But like even have a wipe or something over like your door handle because you might touch it and something like that. Right. See, that's good. That's very good. And that may be where a lot of the protection is coming from because you do have them with you. But this one, yeah, the door handles. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But it just feels like something's really off. And I'm getting more so tampering with a handle, whether it's your door handle or your door handle to your house or your car. But it feels more like car or something. So just really be careful with that because I don't like that energy. It's really gross. Yeah. So just be aware. So, good. Yeah. But to answer your question, it's really because the reason why he keeps stalking you is because he's obsessed. Really, that's all it is. So, okay. Well, thank you everybody for coming in. Right, yeah. But see, what I'm saying is that there was a thing a couple years ago where people would put like a note or they'd put like money or something like that on your wiper blade. And you would go to grab it, or if you're in your car and then you notice it, you get back out of your car and you take it out of your wiper blade. That was the whole thing where people would do that and they would snatch women. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Scorpio. Yeah. It was a couple years ago that they were doing that and it was everywhere. So it feels like something like that. So that's kind of creepy. So, okay, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much, everybody who came in. I appreciate every single last one of you guys. And I will be back on again tomorrow to do the daily and to do questions again. And just thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. Oh, you didn't? Oh, yeah. Here's the cream and powder. Really? I didn't hear of that one. Oh my God, this freaks me out. I didn't hear of anything like that. That is really scary. Man, what is happening in the world? I don't know. But then again, that's why I stay in my house. I really rarely ever leave my house. It's too crazy. Like even with my groceries and all of that, I get them delivered. I do not care if people think I am lazy. No, it's just scary out in the world. So until it's not scary, I will be in my house. It's my safe place. So, all right, guys. Thank you again. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.